Every rider thinks their mechanic is on their side. You trust them with your bike, your money, your safety. But here's the ugly truth. Mechanics know things you don't. Secrets, tricks, shortcuts, and they're not in your favor. They'll never admit it because the less you know, the more they control. The motorcycle industry thrives on your ignorance, keeping riders blind to the things that cost the least to fix, but the most to charge. And while you believe you're paying for professional care, you might actually be paying for laziness, for parts you didn't need, and for time they never spent. These secrets are deliberately hidden because once you know them, you can't be manipulated. Once you know them, you'll question every invoice, every repair, every so-called expert. And that's exactly why mechanics don't want you watching this video, because today I'm exposing 21 motorcycle secrets they pray you never discover. 1. The labor hours. Trick mechanics often bill you for hours they never worked. A 1-hour job might appear as 3 hours on the invoice. Why? Because most riders don't know how long repairs actually take. It's an invisible tax on ignorance. 2. The OEM parts lie. They'll insist you need original parts for safety. The truth? Many aftermarket parts are made by the exact same factories, but OEM parts cost more, padding their profits while draining your wallet. 3. The quick fix mask. Instead of solving the real problem, they'll patch symptoms. That rattle? Tightened just enough to last until you're gone. That leak? Sealed temporarily. It keeps you coming back again and again. 4. The oil change overcharge. Oil changes are the most inflated service. Mechanics charge premium prices for what takes 15 minutes and costs them a fraction. They sell it as essential maintenance, but it's really guaranteed profit. 5. The air filter scam. They'll tell you your air filter needs replacing. Every visit. Many times it doesn't. A quick cleaning would do the job, but selling you a new one adds easy money to their pocket. 6. The battery replacement. A weak battery doesn't always mean replacement. Often, it just needs charging or cleaning the terminals. But a mechanic won't tell you that, because selling a new battery is a bigger win. 7. The brake pad exaggeration. Brake pads wear slowly, but mechanics know fear sells. They'll claim your pads are dangerously low when they still have thousands of miles left, scaring you into unnecessary replacements. 8. The tire replacement game. A tire with 40% tread left is still safe, but they'll call it bald to justify new sales. Tires are expensive, and you'll trust their word, because no rider risks safety. That's the hook. 9. The coolant confusion. Many riders don't know how often coolant really needs changing. Mechanics use this ignorance to sell early flushes, making you think your bike is seconds from overheating disaster. 10. The spark plug myth. Modern plugs last tens of thousands of miles, but mechanics tell you they need replacing constantly, because spark plugs are cheap to swap, easy to charge, and hard for you to verify. 11. The chain adjustment trap. Adjusting a chain takes minutes, but they'll add it into labor as if it were a major repair. They exaggerate its complexity, making you believe it's a task only they can handle. 12. The diagnostic fee racket. You pay just for them to look at your bike. That's money before they even fix anything. Half the time they already know the problem, but stringing it out justifies the charge. 13. The used parts switch. This one's dirty. Mechanics sometimes replace your part with a used one, then bill you for brand new. Unless you check packaging and part numbers, you'll never know. 14. The fluid top-off trick. You're billed for topping off fluids, oil, coolant, brake fluid, when in reality, they barely added a few drops. Easy money, because you can't measure what was actually filled. 15. The service interval manipulation. They'll tell you your bike needs servicing at shorter intervals than the manual states. Why? More visits mean more bills. Riders never cross-check the book. They just obey. 16. The accessory upsell. Every mechanic has a side hustle. Accessories, new grips, lights, guards. They'll recommend them as if essential, but really, It's just turning your repair visit into a shopping spree. 17. The warranty void fear. They'll claim if you don't use their service, your warranty is void. The truth? Most warranties only require proper maintenance. Not their shop, specifically, but fear keeps you locked in. 18. The cleaning charge. Some shops secretly charge for cleaning parts. In reality, it's just a quick wipe with a rag. But by writing it on an invoice, it looks legitimate. And you pay without questioning. 19. The hidden storage fees. Leave your bike too long, and they'll tack on storage charges. Sometimes, they deliberately delay repairs so you rack up fees, trapping you into paying extra for their stall. 20. The over-torquing sabotage. A subtle one. Over-tightening bolts so they strip sooner. That guarantees future work. You think it's wear and tear, but it was engineered to fail. 21. The fear of DIY secret. Above all, mechanics thrive on keeping you afraid to touch your own bike. They speak in technical jargon, making maintenance sound impossible. Why? Because once you realize how much you can do yourself, their power and their profit disappears. So now you've seen it. 21 motorcycle secrets mechanics never wanted you to know. The question is, how many of these have you already fallen for? Be honest. Was it the fake labor hours? The spark plug scam? Or maybe the your tires bald trick when it clearly wasn't? Drop your story in the comments, because every rider has been burned at least once. And if you've got a mechanic you still trust, I'll be honest, I don't believe you. Prove me wrong down there.